Kalen King, corner. Sounds a lot like Kevin King. Grossi Posse Packer Nation. Welcome to an episode of Packcast, the podcast where you don't have to be Packers fan, but it sure does help. I'm your host, Tom. The 2024 NFL Draft is officially in the books. Grossi, and with their final pick at 255, the Green Bay Packers decided to finally go corner with Kalen King from Penn State. 5'11", 191 pounds, ran a 4.61 40-yard dash. And this guy is interesting because if you ask me after the 2022 season, this guy was a stud. He was talking about potentially going day one. And then after that, had a really rough 23 season. On top of that, the lead up to the draft really wasn't that great. Didn't do that well in the combine. And so the Packers with their final pick to say, hey, hopefully we can pull the 2022 Kalen King out of him, because that guy was a stud. In 21, played 13 games, only one start. In 2022, this was a breakout season. It was third in FBS with 18 passes broken up, 3 interceptions, had a 90.6 coverage grade, which is all really damn good. Then in 2023, he was a 12-game starter, but only notched 29 tackles and 2 passes broken up. Also had a game against Marvin Harrison Jr., which was just rough. Absolutely tore him apart. And so just like with any 7th round pick, the Packers are looking just for potential value here, right? In 2022, King put together some really, really nice tape, and in 23, it didn't work out. He's another guy who could have went back to school, but decided to go for the draft, and now hopefully the Packers can bring back the 2022 Kalen King, and we can get some depth at secondary. And so when everything is said and done, the Green Bay Packers had 11 selections, 3 of which were offensive linemen, 2 linebackers, 3 safeties, 1 corner, and 1 running back. And so it's pretty clear what Goody was looking for here: speed, versatility, and to address positions of need, specifically offensive line and obviously the safety position. And so overall, I'm a pretty big fan of this draft. I don't think there was anything that was really shocking. Basically, Goody said everything that he was going to do, and he did. They got themselves a running back, they addressed safety, they addressed offensive line, and they also got some linebackers as well, which they desperately needed. And so now you're going to have undrafted free agents. There's still a couple guys on the board that I wouldn't mind the Packers picking up, but there is your 2024 NFL Draft, which means that next year, in 2025 for the draft, it's time to go to Green Bay, Wisconsin. But let me know what you think down in the comments below about this draft. I appreciate you tuning in over the past 3 days. There'll be plenty of draft content coming out tomorrow, also into next week. Stay tuned. Appreciate the heck out of you. You can always find me at Tom Grossi Comedy. All social media is seen down below. A big shout and thank you to all the patrons and YouTube members for supporting this channel. And thank you so much for watching. I'm Tom Grossi. And as always, go Pack, go.